Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Tuesday Talks with Ashley Hanna and Angelo Datseris, your local real estate and mortgage information duo. We're a little bit late today because, well, we couldn't find gas. And, welcome to the next phase of the Hunger Games. That's what it feels like here. This is in Charlotte, North Carolina, and, oh wait, here's Angelo. Hi.
Hey, what's up, Ash? What's going on?
How are you?
I'm all right. Little
Are you,
under the weather today, but
well, because you're shot?
yeah.
Yeah.
So just pushing through it. I mean, you can see I
Did you
look a little
find
tired.
gas?
I did find gas. It was 3 or 4 different stations, but then I did finally find one, which I had to wait for about 20 minutes to get gas. So craziness.
I know. I mean, I feel like we're at like the next level of the Hunger Games right now. Right? Like, oh, what else is it going to be?
All right. Well, last year it was toilet paper, right? And this year it's now gas, and appraisers, because you can't find appraisers to appraise properties. So
Right.
we're just coming full circle over here.
We just can't find properties either.
So that's just add that to it.
I'm still paying the price from Toilet Paper Gate 2020, in that I'm using essentially paper to, for that.
I gotcha.
That one ply life.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
It's cool.
Oh man.
Anyways,
all right.
So
Let's get down to it.
The April stats were just released by and my camera angle is a little funky because, well, my husband he messed with my settings. So here we are.
How's he feeling, by the way?
He's doing great. He's in California.
Okay. But he had a shot yesterday too, right?
No, he had his shot
the
week before last.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right. So now that makes sense.
But he got the same shot as you at the same time of day.
Right. I got you. Yeah. So.
And he was hurting for a solid 24 hours. I was like, okay.
Come on, pull your pants up, James, because that's what Kendall said to me. Pull your pants up, dude. Come on, let's go.
Right.
All right, stats.
So here's a stat that is alarming, I think. So for the month of April, this is for the Charlotte metro area, including Cabarrus, Gaston, Iredell, Lincoln, Mecklenburg, Rowan, and Union counties in North Carolina, and Chester, Lancaster, and York in South Carolina. The average list price of homes in the month of April, $423,000.
Whoa.
Isn't that crazy?
That is the average list price.
Yes.
That bumped up like, what was it? It was 3 something last time we did this, no?
I don't know.
I think it was 378. I thought that, I don't know why that number sticks in my brain.
Stats. But because I'm looking at like
crazy.
A hot sheet. I know.
Right.
This is another. So it has the 2020 and then 2021. Those are my lines that I'm looking at.
Yeah.
So the average list price in April of 2020 was $337,000.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Creeping up on, 75,000 or so in difference in price. That's crazy.
A couple things too to keep in mind, and it kind of makes me want to pull like a 3-year, like the past 3 years, because this time last year, we were in lockdown. April of 2020, it was a lockdown. So I do feel like having a few other years of April to look at, because like the other thing that I think is a little bit crazy is like the inventory of homes for sale. Okay. So for April of 2021, the inventory of homes for sale was 2,420. That's in all of those counties.
Wow.
2,400 homes were for sale. But then if we look at April of 2020, there was 7,344.
Wow. That is a huge difference.
So I know. I mean, that's a 5,000 unit difference year over year. But, and I also think that's interesting because, okay, while April is traditionally like, a busy time in the real estate market, lots of people tend to list their homes in April. During the quarantine in April of 2020, I mean, that still seems like a healthy clip of houses on the market.
Right.
But I'm comparing it to this year. So it's like, I need more years to look at.
I got you. Yeah. I'd be interested to see what that comparison is, like 18, 19, 20, and then 21.
Yeah. Yeah. So the percent of original list price received on houses, 101.2%.
So it's over. I think I saw a post of yours, I think it was last week, saying for the first time ever in history, like the sale price is over list.
Yes.
Wow.
And the average, and this was a stat that I posted yesterday from Keeping Current Matters, which is a real estate publication. They said that for every house on the market, there is on average like 4.8 offers.
Oh. Wow.
What? I mean, like these stats are insane. Like we're living it, right? But it really blows your mind when you hear the numbers.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of people that aren't in the market looking to purchase or sell, they are just kind of going about their own, business, and like has no clue that this is going on, but it's real. It just got real for real. Yeah.
Well, and something that I do think that we should like touch on is, so I'm saying all these stats right now, right? And you and I have kind of talked offline about this, but like the iBuyer programs right now.
Ooh, yeah.
So I'm sitting here telling you, right? The percentage of original list price received on a sale is over 100%. So why, unless you have something major going on in your life,
like you need to sell tomorrow,
right? Like you're underwater. You're like finances are bad, or you gotta, I don't know.
You gotta pull the ripcord, right? You gotta get out of the house.
Yeah. Why would you go to an iBuyer?
No, that blows my mind why they do.
I mean, I hear you that like it's inconvenient to show your house, right? I hear you, but give me 24 hours. Hell, I'll pay for you to go somewhere for 24 hours.
Right.
And we have one day of showings and we get it done and you get a strong offer. I just really think that these iBuyers are tricky. And I just, and I feel like lately they've been like pumping up their advertising game.
They have, big time.
I mean, like, because I've been seeing at least, I probably see a dozen commercials a day from iBuyers.
Yeah, and so let's touch on that for a minute. Because you remember, I sent you a video of one of, a guy that's in, he's an advocate of the broker channel. It's National Real Estate Post. So
yeah, I saw that the video was like an hour though, and
Yeah, it's long. It's long, right? So here's the deal. So now at Open Door, if you want to go to opendoor.com with pricing, it's you can sell to Open Door, right? Mm-hmm. But then they say you can also list with Open Door. you can now list your home with Open Door, and they will give you $10,000 in an interest-only loan to make any upgrades or repairs to your home while I list it. But I mean, I can't even with them right now. It's insane.
I'm
You
just
know?
gonna say that if it sounds too good to be true,
Right.
it probably is.
Well, yeah, I did my Friday facts on that. The it was on Good Morning America about the
Yeah.
iBuyers and Open Doors, and I mean, they were literally spelling it out for you right there. I didn't even have to, if anybody that was watching that, they'd be like, wait a minute, this dude got $13,000 less, and then he paid on top of that the commissions, the
Right.
service fee, as they
Right.
call it,
Yeah.
and the repairs. So not only did he take $13,000 less than that, I think the price was 335. So 335 and multiply, because they said the fee was 5%, right? They said it was 5%. I don't necessarily believe that because I've seen their fees and they're much more than that.
Yeah, they end up being more.
So it's $1,650 with their service fees plus the $13,000 that you get less for your home. That's $30,000 right there, and that's not including any repairs, whatever it may be, inspection items, anything like that. What?
Right. And here's where I also have a problem with these companies, right? So they buy from the consumer, whatever. Okay, let's just say OfferPad. We're just going to use them as an example. So they buy the house or they partner with the seller. They have their own team that's going to come and do an inspection of the property, a pretty thorough inspection. And then when they list their house, they do not disclose a lot of the material facts that most real estate agents are required to disclose. And so
Right.
that is where I have a huge problem with them, is that they are taking these houses, they're getting them at a lower price, they're flipping them, reselling them to the public, they're not disclosing the material facts, thereby costing the buyers money and hiding things that they know that they should be disclosing from the buyers.
Yeah.
I mean, so we have some comments here.
Yeah, it was WS Inspect. Yes, definitely. They think it's convenient just because. I mean, I don't know about you, but let's talk about this for a minute. So if you got a property that's, let's say 335, I'm going to plug it into my software here just so I can make sure I'm not making any mistakes, right? So you got a property that's worth 335, and we're going to go to all loans. I have one in general here. Federal.
Thank you, WS Inspect.
Yes.
They made the comment that there is a laundry list of things that they are aware of from the inspection side, and it may seem pretty, right? But 9 times out of 10, they are getting over on the consumer, at least from the things that I've seen.
And I don't understand why consumers think it's so. And I'm just doing a loan amount of $300,000. Your payment on $300,000, let's just say 3.25%, right? 30 fixed. Your payment's $1,306, right? I'm just round that down, $1,300. So $1,300. That is 1 year of making mortgage payments that you just basically gave to 1 year of making mortgage payments, because that's $15,600. So that's 1 year of your hard-earned money of your making mortgage payments that they're just kind of taking from you, right? And that's at $300,000. So
I mean,
it's a little crazy.
I think that there is a time and place for iBuyers.
Sure.
as part of like my strategy with my seller clients, I always, so in this market, for example, I have not recommended that we go to iBuyers unless like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like a situation that might benefit them. I guess like if maybe they were worried about COVID, or I don't know. I can't even think of a situation where in this market today, I would recommend to my sellers that we shop their property with an iBuyer. Last year, I absolutely did that though. So
Sure.
if you have an agent that's going to do these things and advise you on the market conditions, why not go that route? Because I guarantee you, especially today, you're going to end up with more money in your pocket.
Yep.
And a better overall experience.
Right. For sure. Yeah, but and you know the communication piece too, where WS Inspect kind of hits the nail on the head there. You know, we've worked on a couple deals that the seller was, you know, an iBuyer, and the communication was just not what it should be. You know, no. Because you can't get them on the phone. They're basically, you know, either in a call center or something like that, but they're not. It's just not. You know, there's no service behind it.
Right.
What's that?
Showing those homes as a real estate agent is a huge pain. I can't tell you how many times I've been on hold with their call center because I couldn't get into their house to show it to buyer clients. Ugh. Nothing makes me more mad.
Right.
I mean, and then we do an inspection and we find all this stuff wrong with the house, and it's like, why was none of this disclosed? And they're sometimes they can use, in some cases, they are the owners of the property. It's like, I don't know. I don't really understand how they get loopholes around it, but they do inspections prior to purchasing the property from the original seller.
I was going to say, because they charge the seller of that home. I mean, we worked on Kendall's place. I showed you that. I mean, they were going to charge, it was ridiculous the amount of money they were going to charge. And so to think that they're telling you, oh, it needs this, and this, you go ahead and go through that. It's on the market a month later with just a home cleaning done to it, and none of those repairs were done.
Right. I don't, you know, ethically, I just have a huge problem with that, because anytime like the consumers are being like misinformed, misguided, or like having information withheld from them from a professional, I just like that, to me is, I have no patience for that.
Right. No, I agree. I agree with you.
So yeah. Tell your friends, tell your mama, tell your neighbor to call us before you reach out, before you see a commercial on an iBuyer program and think that, oh, this sounds so great, this sounds so easy. Like, do your due diligence, reach out to a trusted real estate professional. If you don't know one, reach out to us. We can refer you to one or ourselves.
Right.
And let us run the numbers for you.
It's not going to hurt. It's free. You know?
That's right. It literally will not hurt you at all. It's
right.
Just information is power. That's what I always tell my clients.
Correct. I mean, it may take 30 minutes of an hour of your time to look at some comps. Maybe if it's my phone's blowing up here. Sorry. Complicated, deals may take, a little bit but you can run the numbers and you can say, yeah, it's either beneficial or it's not beneficial. It's just a phone call.
I feel like I have like a duty, like as a professional in this industry, to make sure that whether you are my client or not, out of the gates, I want to help you. I just like, it just like hurts me that people get in these binds, right, and they end up losing money.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah.
Well, that's that.
Got anything else?
No, not this week. I mean, I'm sorry I'm a little more mellow this week than normal, because okay. I'm just not feeling that great. But next week, we're back in the saddle.
That's right.
So yeah, if you guys have any questions, about the real estate market, financing, all that, feel free just to reach out to us. We're more than happy to assist. Send us a DM, all that good stuff.
Yeah. We love Thanks WS Inspect, and we love y'all tuning in and asking questions, and we will see y'all next week
All right.
here on Instagram Live. Thanks, everybody.
See you.
Bye.